What's good, Rich fam, man? It's your boy Hood Rich Credit back at it again with another fucking banger, y'all. Look, man, today we're gonna do a quick review on the Prosper credit card. Okay, I did write down some data points just so y'all could know if y'all want to go for this card, but I am gonna explain my personal opinion on this card and probably another recommendation. But I just wanted to drop the sauce on this Prosper credit card if somebody out there is interested. Okay, so first of all, man, you can pre-qualify with this Prosper credit card. This Prosper credit card, like I said, you could pre-qualify. It won't be a hard pull to your credit report. As you can see right here, applying won't affect your credit score. And the good thing about this card is they will show you your credit limit before you accept the card. Similar to the Apple card, similar to the FNBO card, similar to the NASA credit unions credit cards, right? You can pre-qualify. It won't be a hard pull, and you can see your credit limit and your APR before accepting the card. But when you go further with the application, right, and accept the offer, then it will be a hard pull. Okay, so with Prosper, they'll show you your credit limit. But the thing is, with Prosper, this credit card is known for people with bad credit. Okay, this card is strictly for you to build your credit. So if you already have credit established, this is not the right card for you. Why I say that? Because the credit limits go from 500 to 3,000. Okay, it is for people with bad credit. Okay, so that's the thing. If you, like I said, if you already have established credit, your limits are way higher than this shit. Like, this is not the card for you. Okay, and as you can see right here, no annual fee for the first year with auto pay. So when you sign up with them for auto pay, they will waive the annual fee. But I'm pretty sure the annual fee was $39. So that's the normal annual fee. What else am I missing? They will be pulling your TransUnion credit report. So like I said, when you go further with the application and you accept that offer that they give you, they will be pulling your TransUnion credit report. Okay, so not many institutions pull from TransUnion. Famous Navy Fed does, but other than that, like, there's no really big institutions that pull from TransUnion. The Apple Card pulls from TransUnion, Goldman Sachs, and a couple other institutions, but not many institutions pull from TransUnion. Most lenders pull from Experian. So as you can see, no security deposit required. So if you don't want to go for a secured card route, you can go with the Prosper credit card, right? Because they cater to people with bad credit. Okay, what else was I gonna say? I did say limits up to 3K. Remember, this is to build up your credit. Yeah, pulls TransUnion. It will show you a credit limit. Yeah, meant for bad credit. Annual fee $39. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see if I told y'all all the data points. I guess that's it with the data points. But now I'm gonna explain to y'all. Well, let's read this. Zero fraud liability. Okay, so safeguarded from unauthorized charges with MasterCard zero liability protection. This is a benefit that a lot of people don't understand with credit cards, right? If you go with a debit card, it's gonna be harder to get your money back. Okay, it's gonna be a whole hassle. But with credit cards, man, they got you covered. Okay, like, you don't gotta be liable for that if it was an unauthorized transaction. So yeah, they do have fraud protection technology built to protect you from fraud. Financial resources. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. With the zero fraud liability, bro, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Okay, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 because I don't give a fuck. What I was doing was, nah, I shouldn't say that. Never mind. You know what? Fuck it. With the Apple Card, you gotta remember, I'm a young person. Okay, so with the Apple Card, man, when I first had gotten my Apple Card, bro. Like, I remember on some couple purchases, I would tell, Apple, I would message Apple. It is their fault, okay? They don't do their proper research. But it was, I would say, because I would order some shit, and if I didn't like it, I wouldn't return it, but I'll still keep it. I'll be like, I would message Apple. I would message the representative and be like, this was a unauthorized transaction. Or sometimes I'll be like, the package never came or some shit, and they'll reimburse me the money that I pay for that shit. Like, I remember one time I bought some slim fit polo tees, right? So look, I was trying to save money at the time, so I got some slim fit polo tees from the kids section, but I got the extra large type shit. Man, I'm telling you, when them shits came in, bro, them shits was tight as fuck, bro. Like hella tight. I'm like, man, this shit for my brother, man. So I messaged Apple. Oh, this is an unauthorized transaction or some shit like that. Hey, that's their fault. They didn't do the proper research. Okay, so fuck it. That's not my fault. But yeah, man, that's why I love credit cards, you know. But I don't do that shit no more. Okay, that's little kid shit. You get what I'm saying? So, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, my personal opinion with the Prosper credit card, man. I'm gonna be real with y'all, Hood Rich fam. If you got bad credit and you trying to rebuild your credit, I don't recommend going for the Prosper credit card. I recommend you going for like building a relationship with like an institution that goes by internal score, so where they don't really trip about your personal credit score, but the relationship that you build with them will determine the amount of funding you get, right? So if you build a strong relationship with that institution, for a good example, right, Navy Fed, y'all know Navy Fed gives 25K limit swipes to these people with bad credit, right? Because Navy Fed caters to relationship banking. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So I recommend just building a relationship with that stronger institution, like for example Navy Fed, that go for internal score, right? Because 3,000 is like a baby ass limit, right? With Navy Fed, you get a 25K limit, like I said, with bad credit. All you got to do is, let's say you pre-qualify and only the secure card pops up, right? You could use that card, paid off, right? Then eventually it will graduate and you can go for another card, right? And typically that would be the higher limit card, higher than 3K limit. Okay, so I recommend, going for an institution like Navy Fed, right? Just build a relationship with them. You'll get a way higher limit than this shit. 3K limit is baby ass limit, if I'm being honest with y'all. But y'all, that's basically it with the review on Prosper. I keep saying Prosper credit card, okay? And like I said, it won't hurt to like, sometimes I'll be having fun with this shit, right? Sometimes when it says applying won't affect your credit score, right, I just apply and shit, right? And just to see the limits that they'll give me, you get what I'm saying, if it doesn't hurt my credit, right? So I guess if you want to see what they potentially could approve you for, then go for it, okay? But yeah, Hood Rich fan, man, these are all the data points with this Prosper credit card. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all have a good day. The Hood Rich way. Gone.